Oh, we gotta record.
Oh, the audio. All right.
Let's try that again. All right. Now that we have audio, welcome everyone to another episode of the C-Suite Unfiltered with Lee Park.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and kick it off. So,
Let's do it.
Facebook group, Nick Reed said he got an employee from our TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we can talk about that, or we could talk about the fact that TikTok CEO today was getting questioned by, was it Capitol Hill or lawmakers or whatever?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the recap. Have you?
I have not watched the I've seen some
either.
clips.
Oh, really?
I saw a couple clips.
Was it juicy?
Clips. I saw one. I don't know who posted it, like what media outlet, but it was like, this is a perfect reason why we need younger representation in Congress.
Oh, no.
Because it was like
Kind of like the whole thing with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it was the classic like old white congressman male, and he's just like, so when it's on the Wi-Fi, can it look at other devices on the Wi-Fi? It's like he doesn't even know what Wi-Fi is.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it was bad, but
man.
yeah, the clips I saw, I didn't see anything overly salacious.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? This is like super racially profiling, but I think a good political move for them would have been to get a guy that wasn't Asian to be up there.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
fair.
oh no, we're not sure. Like, I know it's like,
Yeah,
I don't even,
I
he
get it.
potentially could be born in the U.S. for all I care. I'm just saying, like, the optics of it.
I agree with that. Yeah. No, I've only seen a couple of clips, nothing crazy. Yeah. But it's like, I mean, it's what we talked about last time. If it's for free, it's not. Like they're using something. They're data mining, they're getting information. So
gotta love it. And then that leads me into the fact that this gentleman that is now working for Nick Reed has been really, really solid. Then on the Facebook, chat, Matthew Owens was it Matthew Owens or Jeremy Owens?
Yep.
Out in Georgia, he said they had a guy that also joined from seeing the social media, usually younger demographic because they're seeing the content, but they're usually really, really solid. And so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm going to share it with the media team tomorrow in our weekly meeting because I think that's like a metric that's like impossible for us to measure, but it's also like an extremely important data point, especially as we scale in the media team. Like my goal, and I put it on there, is like the goal would be that down the road, like the majority of people applying to work for us are actually coming through the content.
Right.
They're like pre-qualified.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually used both those stories today on sales calls.
Oh, cool.
I was like, we're even getting people to apply that are high-quality candidates from social media. Because most people know Augusta through social media.
Maybe one day someone will say they came and worked for Augusta because of the C-Suite Unfiltered podcast.
I highly doubt that. If anything, this turns people off. Dude, you're not in the yellow. That's probably the first time.
It's actually because I just got out of the shower.
Oh, yeah,
and
fair enough.
I don't know if
Copilot.
I didn't have any clean yellow ones.
Yeah.
It's off-brand though, dude. I'm gonna mix people up.
Dude, I like it. Copilot. It's cool.
Dude.
It's the two heavy hitters, Augusta and Copilot.
Yeah, except it's white. No one likes it because it's kind of see-through.
I like it.
So
I mean,
I
guess
blue hoodies.
Yeah, dude. When do I get the hoodie?
When do you get a
Yeah,
hoodie?
I'd love
Well,
it.
someone asked about that on Facebook.
I know, I saw that.
I said we'll focus on making a good product first, and then we'll focus on
merch,
merch.
dude. Yeah. Andrew Schultz, who's a
Comedian. I know
big
him.
comedian, came onto the scene, very disruptive, and he said, "I judge my presidents by how they move merch."
That was good.
You can hate Trump, but he knew how to move merch.
The way he said it too is really good.
Yeah. So, speaking of Copilot, man, we're at time of recording. We're like a full month into launch. So, you want to give us like an update? How are things going?
Yeah. So, basically, what's the day? The 21st,
23rd today.
Today's the 23rd. So yeah, officially almost 4 weeks. We let everyone in the last week of February, like the last bit of the wait list. And as with all launches, you always you could have it perfect. Like you could have done another week or two or whatever. And sure, we could have got more bugs out. We knew that, but eventually, you just have to let people in and just know things are gonna fall apart. So I really appreciate anyone that joined in March. Going forward, there's going to be way less bugs. It's going to be much more stable, and it already is a very useful product. But the first couple of weeks, man, there were some times where the estimate page didn't work and stuff like that. And so it's very nerve wracking. I think, even if you just look at my demeanor from the last pod versus this one, the first couple weeks of March were pretty rough.
Yeah.
So I knew we needed to get it done too because we're going to spring rush for Augusta. So I need to focus on that. I can't be spending all my nights and days focusing on Copilot. And I need to have established the team around bug fixes and all that. So that's what we've been working on. It's working better now. And I'm pretty excited because this is the last week of beta. Next week, we'll start finishing a lot of the stuff that we've been promising, like KPI, dashboard, which is the cockpit. and some other things. And then in April, like we start features, and
Cool.
like we're so close to that. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it's been a crazy journey. I'll tell stories down the road. Like we're still so close to it,
Right.
that like I don't want to say stuff. But like give me a few more months, and then I'll share some of the crazy stuff that's happened the past few weeks.
Because it's not really like, and I don't mean this to be harsh, but it's really not tested yet.
Yeah,
to its fullest extent.
No, and I've been honest with people. Like that's the biggest drawback I think of anyone joining is like, look, we have all of 4 weeks of history, so like you can't talk to customers and be like, how has it been the trajectory of innovation? But like, I just guarantee that anyone that joins for 3 to 4 months will see that like we're outpacing anyone else in terms of the way we're doing bug fixes as well as feature innovation. We're gonna be actually releasing. This is dude. Oh, you got all these exclusives, dude.
Let's go.
So we're gonna be releasing this thing. It's actually a live look at our internal development team of what's being fixed and what's being worked on live.
Okay.
So we're gonna call it like a live flight tracker. You know how you can track people's jets,
dude, like Flight Aware.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do like notes from the what's it called? The big towers.
The control tower.
What's it
Air
called?
traffic control.
ATC. There we go. I knew it was ATC. I was like, what does it stand for again? Air traffic control weekly. We're gonna do, which is gonna be basically a summary of everything that was done, and I think it's gonna blow people away.
Dude, that's
like
cool.
This past week, we went through 73 things, and I'd say 50 of them were bugs, 23 or so of them were feature or like improvements, and then I think once we hit features, we should be able to do 4 to 5 a week. On a good week.
Yeah.
But like we have 40 to 50 that I need to get through this year. So there's gonna be cool stuff, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I feel really good now.
Good.
Because like the first couple weeks are brutal.
How many users are in it currently? Just ballpark.
I don't know, probably 80 to 100.
Oh, cool. Right on. What would you say is the biggest success of these 4 weeks?
I'm a couple things. I'm really happy that a lot of people are using enterprise. It's extremely important from a business perspective. It's stickier. The features are the strongest in terms of like two-way texting, where we're going to really focus on the innovation side with the AI. So that's been helpful just to see that stickiness. We've only had 3 people out of any paid any subscription level drop out. That's huge.
Yeah.
Especially during beta when we were dropping the ball left and right in the first couple weeks. So that's been super helpful. But in terms of myself personally, it's just the team coming together. It's very difficult to bring teams together. And so we had to bring developers from that were working, used to be on Lawn Pro, then my dev team, and then like my support internally, and then Patrick and me working together. So like it's a lot of people colliding, and we've only been doing it now for a few months. So I feel like we've just started hitting our stride, and it's going to be really good. So I would love to hire more. It's just, we gotta watch the money. Yeah. So I really want to hire some in-house devs. It's extremely expensive, but like I really want that. We have our in-house support. I want to keep building that out. So it's just like you gotta walk this fine line of like I want to keep growing it, but like there's money involved, so we gotta watch it. It's expensive.
Yeah. So subscribe. Get a subscription.
I don't know subscription.
To Copilot.
To Copilot. I think
subscribe to Copilot.
No,
subscribe to Copilot.
I was like, I don't know how that's gonna help.
Enterprise level. I don't know. Do you call it a subscription purchase?
Yeah,
I'm using subscribe because it's not as big of a sales word.
You know, like I think like when this comes out, like just tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday, we're gonna be releasing like 30 plus automations, a whole bunch of email templates that we've designed.
Cool.
No one else is doing that. Most other softwares like Service Output, they make you pay for it, or they have certified advisors that you have to pay every single month for it. And I guarantee these automations will put any home contractor into the 98th, 99th percentile of automations. And so I'm pretty stoked about that. I've been spending weeks on that as well. Like with a long beta, I've been building those. It's been a pain in the butt. Like, so I finally finished. I feel like there's massive weight off my shoulders. Yeah. And so now the only thing I'm really still plugging away at is the 3D notifications, which won't come out till April. So that's data-driven decisions, kind of like the beginning of our foray into AI. And that hurts my brain, but it's much more challenging and less, I don't know, just like what you're trying to build needs to work for every single service, every type of business, whether they're doing flat rate, whether they're doing per hour, whether they're doing P4P, whether they're doing contract level billing. So you got to think about all these things to make sure you don't mess something up for them. And the thing that hurts me the most is like when we did the beta and we messed stuff up, and it's like, I know it's affecting their business. I know they're scrambling their brains over it. Like it kills me because I know it's like, it's like, and so I think I think that is what will make Copilot good though, is because I do know that pain. and I don't look at it as like zeros and ones. Like the dev team's like, oh, like we're gonna do this. And I'm like, no. We are fixing this problem right now because I know what it's like to not be able to open up a page or like there's a certain bug. And so me and Patrick will not sleep until certain things are fixed.
Yeah.
So
I like that. And I think that would be, not to like use this term like in a joking sense, but it's almost like someone's competitive advantage of using Copilot, knowing that it's run by a CEO that has home service businesses. Because I remember scrambling when a certain CRM to not be named changed massively overnight, and we were scrambling.
The tickets thing?
Yeah, the tickets thing.
Yeah.
Like we scrambled,
and then they reverted
massively,
back
and then it reverted back, and it was just a whole process where we basically lost thousands of dollars trying to scramble and figure that out, if not tens of thousands of dollars.
Hours of sleep.
And hours of sleep. Oh yeah, it was chaos.
That's nuts.
So
like I think, and that is to be expected of a company that's innovating. I think when it takes weeks to solve a problem, like even the problem we've been having with said CRM over the past couple of weeks, where we're like telling our franchisees like don't send automations for the next couple of weeks, so we don't know what's going on. It needs to be addressed.
Right.
And so like ATC, like you can listen to any ATC.
Yeah.
Right. Air traffic control. So like our goal is like, okay, how do we make this to our user base where they see everything live? Okay. Like this bug they're working on this. Okay, great. I know it's being fixed. Right. And then if they see a pattern over time that we're fixing things like as they come in and quickly, and like we're good at prioritization. So that's what I'm happy about, is that we figured out a lot of these systems and like the team is better.
Cool.
And I think it'll be good.
Do you feel, this is not a prepared question, and you don't have to answer it, but we're unfiltered. Do you feel like right now you could switch Augusta over to Copilot?
Oh, dude.
What's your confidence level?
I do think we could. Yep. We're obviously not. We're gonna switch over. I can't say that.
I mean, I know. That's why I'm like.
So the positioning is that
theoretically.
Yeah. I think we could do it now. It'll go smoother when we have the integrations with Ring Central and like the command center integration and things like that. But when we finish the command center one, like I think we could do it, dude.
Yeah.
I definitely do. There's already some franchisees using Service Auto or Copilot. And so it's definitely usable. It definitely could happen. It'd just be, we don't want to do it switch over quite yet. And when that happens, it'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, look, if I every single day I get to talk to right now 125 service business owners, I just don't believe that any other CEO of these software companies is doing that and having real live time like feedback of like, this is not working. Okay, guys, like I could just run this every single morning. Okay, guys, poll. What do you guys think? What should we do? Like, what's best for you guys?
And you're being conservative because that's just Augusta Nation franchisees.
Right.
You could put up a poll on
I'm
YouTube.
With them every day.
I'm just saying.
I'm with them every day, right? Like every other weekend, I'm with all of Copilot. But with the franchisees, like every single day feedback is what I think a CEO needs.
Yeah.
And so yeah, anyways.
Any fun conversations with other CEOs recently?
We can't share all of this stuff,
I know.
Yeah, there's been some cool ones.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I got another one coming up with an AI company next week. It's going to be fun.
Very cool.
I basically told them, I said, look, I was really honest with them. I said, look, we're going to rip you off next year. And I said, the benefit of us doing business together is I think this will really help you. And here's why. And this will really help us because it'll save us 6 months of development and a bunch of money that I don't want to spend on it right now. I said, we can join forces and be stronger together, or like I'm gonna knock you off next year.
Yeah.
And so they booked a call with me. So we'll see what happens.
Let's go, dude.
It's going to be great.
That's awesome.
So I really hope we can work with them. I can't say the name yet.
Yeah. All right. That's fair enough. I just like to ask. I like to pick, the people want to know the juicy stuff, the juicy details.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to jump backwards. Okay. So we on a pod early in the year, we talked about some stock picks.
Yeah, dude, I bought Tesla live on the show.
And that was the inception of not financial advice.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because we were like, it's not financial advice, but Tesla's a buy.
Was that one of my not financial advice?
I think it was more just a bit, and then I thought about it later. I was like, we should make this a recurring thing.
I think on the show I bought 8,000.
I don't remember the full total.
It was either 8 or 13. I know I bought 5 and 8 that day. So either 8 or I bought both. I don't remember.
Yeah. So give us the update.
Do you want me to actually show the?
Yeah. So if you're comfortable.
Because everyone always says that they like made money on trades, and let me be the first to say I have lost money in 2022 in stocks. But like, let's look at.
Yeah, I just did my taxes. Oh. It's rough. It's rough out there in the streets.
Robinhood, or what were you using?
I use E-Trade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's old fashioned.
Oh, I'm
that's
old school,
like
baby.
serious. Oh, like what's it called? A boomer.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. Hey, I'm nostalgic.
Okay, all right. So today Tesla's at 198. Okay. If we go back to when I last bought, it was the time we talked on the show, because I felt like that was the bottom. I was like, let's go bye.
It was right around 100. It was floating.
Yeah, dude. Let me just find this, because I sent you a screenshot
You did send me a screenshot.
just to prove that like we're not making this up, dude. Oh man, I just have to prove that listening to C-Suite Unfiltered, not financial advice, is great financial advice.
It's great financial
All
advice.
right, so here we go.
Not financial advice.
You can just share the screenshot.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay,
I pulled
so-
it up on my
Yeah,
computer
so
too.
on January 3rd we had a pod, so I bought 8,000.
Yeah.
5,000 and 3,000. Okay, great. But then right before that I bought more, so about another 3,000, so like a total of 11,000.
Okay.
I sold it all for 20,000.
Not bad.
Let's go.
Not a bad
Now,
return.
full disclosure, it's not like I sold out of Tesla. So I still have. Do you want me to say how much?
You can if you want. Oh, let me guess. So this is what you're still holding?
I'm still holding in Tesla as of today.
As of today?
Just Tesla. This does not include ETS. That include Tesla.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
When do you think your first investment in Tesla was? Like how many years ago? Like way back.
No, I didn't start investing until they were profitable. That's my thing with companies. So it was only a few years ago.
I don't know. I don't want to be like too conservative. I just don't know how much you did.
Well, here's the thing. If a stock gets over 15% of my portfolio, I immediately sell.
And you're
Like-
holding it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be way off.
You know what we should do based upon those snippets I just said?
Mhm.
People should guess how much of Tesla I have
All right.
in
Yeah.
the comments.
Okay, cool.
And I'll share it on next time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
I have a guess. I'll give it to you when we stop recording.
I'll screenshot it so that the numbers as of
Perfect.
now.
Okay, I witnessed he screenshot.
Okay,
so.
boom.
I have a number, but I'll wait till we're done recording.
Okay.
I have a guess. So it's great.
So based upon what I've just said, because if you actually just do, if you take the numbers I just said, you can run the math and figure it out.
Yeah. That's what I figured. So I'm gonna try.
Okay.
We'll see. But yeah.
So you can tell your guess out live because they're not gonna know.
Well, yeah, but I haven't. I gotta pull out a calculator.
Come on, such cheat, dude. This is unfiltered.
So it's
Yeah. See, now you gotta run the math.
now I'm running the math.
Okay, so go for it.
So the 20 is what pushed it over. What you sold that made it go over 15% of your portfolio.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said that when something goes over 15%, I sell it.
My number before crunching any numbers was what you were holding was 85.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to see in the comments when we'll release on the next episode, dude.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Tesla stock picks, not financial advice. Sometimes it works,
Sometimes it
but
works.
it's not financial advice.
Dude, I got so lucky in the stocks because I had to buy this real estate in October of 2021. So I sold a bunch. It was totally luck. I would have lost so much money in like the 4 or 5 months after that when everything started collapsing. But I had to buy this place. So.
Yeah. Did you see like 2 days ago, Jerome Powell was speaking about rate hikes?
Yeah.
And like if you watch like S&P 500 and NASDAQ, as soon as he started talking, they all just went boop.
Yeah, because a lot of people were hoping that they'd stop the interest rate hikes.
Right.
But, they stay on their course and, man, they're pretty ballsy, dude. The fact they keep raising rates into what's happening. They're going off of historical data and it's like, look, dude, look what's happening now. Like that's 2-3 months old. Like we're in a banking crisis. So I think it could really be pushing us towards a recession, like we've been talking about already. But like I think it's just even more. Like they're basically saying we're going to push everyone into recession to stop inflation.
Yeah.
So
well, completely switching gears.
But you know what's a good thing? We haven't
Hit
talked
me with
about
it.
is since we talked about Copilot, is my hope is that I'm able to get cheaper developers. So all these companies like Google and Facebook were basically
Layoffs.
hiring anyone
Yeah.
that would code. Well, it made it so expensive. Like you had to pay $200,000 to $300,000. No joke, $200,000 to $300,000 minimum to get a full stack developer. Full stack means like you can do UI, UX, front end, back end. And so, dude, now you can get for half of that because Facebook and Google aren't hiring. They're actually laying people off.
Right.
So could be a good thing for us in the long term.
Yeah.
Well, like the next 12 months.
Yeah.
See.
That'd be sweet though. That'd be cool if you had devs in house.
Yeah, I would love to have that. It's hard to find them because like you got to look at like, okay, let's say there's 1 million devs, only 1,000 of them I really like are like what the skill set I need because we have a small team, right? If you have a massive team, you go, oh, this person's good at UI UX. Okay, great. We don't do like we have we got to do everything.
Yeah.
You got to be full stack.
Yeah.
So they're more expensive. They got to have more skills because we want them to do all, like, you got to do a mobile app for Android. Then you need to do iOS app. Then I need you to do design. Then I need you to be able to do databasing. And then I need you to do security and payments. So, like, it's just a lot. So it's expensive, hard position to find.
You gotta have that range.
That range.
David Epstein. Range.
What?
David Epstein.
Oh, Epstein.
It's a book.
Okay, I was thinking different Epstein. I was like, what
no,
are you
no,
talking
no, no,
about?
no. David Epstein. It's a great book.
Yeah,
Range.
yeah.
How generalists thrive in a specialized world.
That's
It's a great book. Phenomenal book. All right, March Madness Challenge.
Okay.
You didn't fill out a bracket.
I didn't, but how many people did? I was shocked. Like 100?
I filled that one for you.
No, but how many people filled it out? Like 100 people?
Oh, for us? For our pod?
Yeah.
No, 17.
17.
17.
Oh, I thought you said 70
Oh, no,
the other
no,
day.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no.
dude,
17,
that's
no.
crazy.
17 people filled it out. So at time of recording, there's games being played tonight while we're recording.
Okay.
But person in first place, they don't have their real name on their account, but it's Lawn Care Pros. So I don't know.
Espinosa. It's
No, ESPN fan.
Oh.
ESPN fan.
what does it show the name?
No, that's their account.
Oh, that stinks.
Yes.
Cash in on the madness.
Yeah, so
Lawn Care Pros.
Lawn Care Pros, you're currently in the lead.
I'm just trying to think of a different
In
company.
second place, it is Full Metal Bracket, which is Dustin Bierning.
Dustin Bierning.
And then third place is Tommy for the W.
Let's go.
Trusted Lawn and Landscapes.
Yeah.
Do you know what place our brackets are in?
Oh, dude.
I made a randomized bracket for you
Okay.
with your winner, which was Alabama.
Yeah.
And I selected mine.
So I'm
and
going
I
to guess
picked
we're like
Texas.
in the 80th percentile.
Yeah, you're in 14th place out
Out
of
of
17, and I'm in 15th place out of 17. So,
Leading from the front, dude.
yeah,
Let's
last
go.
place is bracket title Got 'em. So looks like you're getting got. However, I don't like that Lawn Care Pros' bracket had Kansas as the winner, and Kansas is eliminated. I
Oh.
don't like that. I feel like you automatically can't win. If you don't get the winner, if your winner's already out,
Oh.
just saying.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
saying. Both of our winners are still alive.
Dude, I just go for the gold, bro.
Yeah. So,
What,
anyways.
who did you say was going to win? Tennessee?
I said Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You got Bama. So, we'll see.
Dude,
don't
I
know.
haven't watched a single game.
Oh, dude, I haven't either. I've seen a few clips.
any of
I've
that
listened to a couple podcasts, but I don't have time to listen or watch it. But yeah, March Madness. Thanks for
Let's
everyone
go.
that filled out a bracket.
Okay, so when does that end? Like in a few more weeks?
Yeah, a few more weeks. So
Okay.
this weekend there's 4 more days of basketball. So like starts tonight, and then that gets us down to what's that get us down to?
Final
The Final
eight or-
Four or Elite Eight? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't know how the bracket works.
Cool.
It's exciting.
do it.
Yeah. Well, on that last video,
Mhm.
we were also talking about paid ads or subscriptions.
Oh yeah,
paying
most
for
people
subscription.
agreed with me.
Most people agreed with you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
most people agreed with you very respectfully, but I'm gonna since it's the internet, I'm gonna
Yes.
say I got dragged in the comments,
Yes.
even though no one said my name.
Right.
Everyone completely disagreed with me, so
Yes.
I'm gonna be a victim and say I got dragged.
Yes.
Someone
Canceled, bro.
Someone even said Jake Schneider. He said he would rather. He said if I were homeless
Yeah,
living under a
Ocean
bridge,
Bridge.
I would still pay for YouTube Premium.
Let's go, dude.
That's a hill to die on.
Yeah,
that's
man.
nuts. I'm
Yeah.
still not paying, but it got me thinking.
Okay.
Okay, not me. Once again, I won't pay for it. But here's a quick way you could get people to pay for a premium service on social media. It's something you could do to their account.
But you could only do what you're about to say if you had a base of users so great and a following so much that they would use the product despite the pain that you're trying to inflict.
Just hear me out. Do you have an idea what I'm gonna say?
I think you're gonna say that you basically make something really annoying and then
Nope.
basically say pay to make it.
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to create more transparency on social media. And if
Okay.
you pay for the subscription, you get to hide things. So right now, if you go on Instagram,
Yeah.
you can look at other people's likes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you make everyone's likes visible and say, oh, if you have a premium subscription, we won't show your likes. Like you can turn that off. You would get a lot of people to have a
Really?
paid subscription.
See,
Think about it,
I don't
because-
like things.
Because what people want to do is they want to hide that interaction on social media.
Kind of like
like
our
it-
Bumble conversation.
Yeah, a little bit, right? Yeah, like the Bumble conversation. Like you were on there, you were just beta testing Bumble, you know? You're just getting that UI.
And I
right?
paid $20, yeah, to be anonymous or whatever it's called.
Right. So it'd be
Incognito.
the same thing, like Facebook. And so like, think about Facebook. You scroll Facebook. Well, you don't scroll Facebook. But if
Yeah.
I open my Facebook right now and scrolled, I would, at some point, I would see this person like this
Like,
post.
yeah, yeah.
And I'd be like, I haven't talked to that person in years. Why is it
But
showing me they liked
that's
it?
the whole beauty of social media is that you see your friends and what they're liking. I think like it might devalue the fact that if someone's hiding everything, like then you only see like 3 likes when in reality there's 500 likes, but everyone's just hiding it.
Yeah, but I think you're thinking in your world. Think about like the common man, you know?
Yeah, but why would
people don't want other people to see what they're looking at.
Okay, so why would you click like on it then?
So you can keep it as like a your portfolio of likes. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Make sure the work of art that you create with your likes is good.
Yeah, I'm saying from a privacy
the
perspective.
Body of work.
See, you're too nice of a guy.
But why would you like something if it's not being shared with your friends and stuff?
I mean, I liked like one of our franchisees wished his wife happy birthday on Facebook. I liked it.
Yeah, but would you have liked it? Would you have liked if it was private?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you spend the time to click like?
Because I'm saying
if it's
happy birthday to your wife.
But if it's gonna be private, who cares? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, but he can see the like.
It's social media.
The poster can see the like.
It's not unsocial media, bro.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking about like so on TikTok. Here's what spurred this. I was thinking like what would get people to pay for subscriptions? On TikTok, you can hide what you like.
Okay.
It's built in to the
They haven't figured out a way to monetize that.
Right. So what I'm saying is if you pay for so we're going to say, "Oh no, likes are public now."
But see, then if that's the case, why would you just not like something? There's a really easy way to not pay the subscription. Don't like things.
I feel like the producer has a thought here. Here's what happened. So the producer.
Oh, there's a story.
No. The producer is a TikTok user.
You accidentally like something.
No. Oh, no. We had that conversation on the way over here because I was like, I'm going to pitch this to Mike, see what he thinks. And I was like, I would show my parents, Jesus, and my wife all my likes on social media because like I was like, it's probably Mariners stuff, maybe some golf stuff,
but
a lot of your content.
Why do you like it? Why do you click like?
Because it's just ingrained in me as a millennial. Like,
but would that go away if you knew that it meant nothing?
Why are you saying it means nothing, though?
Because it only means anything for the showing it to other people.
But it already means nothing to me.
Then you can just save it.
Like, in my mind, it already means nothing to me. I don't think people are looking at my likes. But I think there's a lot of other people that they
think they're so important. People are literally scrolling through to see.
This is exactly what I said to the producer in the car. Creeps don't want to get crept on. So when someone is on social media,
so you
liking all these things,
the creeps.
I want to monetize
the creep tax.
Yeah, because people are going to be creepy either way on social media, so might as well make some money off of it.
The first challenging part, the hardest part about that entire proposition is that you have to build a product that people want to use.
TikTok. You can already hide your likes on TikTok.
But no one's paying for it.
Right. So what I'm saying is TikTok goes, oh, new update, all your likes are visible. But if you pay $5 a month, you can go back to what it was.
Okay, going back to what we talked about last week, how many people are going to do that? Just don't click like.
Like a lot, man.
Don't click like.
I guess.
Okay, well, bro, you create the next TikTok, and I'll pay $5 a month.
I'm just saying,
my likes.
you're a nice guy. You're not creeping on social media.
Right.
I'm just saying. Like, I've seen this happen, right? Buddy, him and his girl break up. And they're like, well, go look at her likes. She like another dude's pictures.
Oh, my word.
See?
Dude, I don't even think about that.
Yeah, see, you're too nice of a guy.
Wait a second. So you're saying if you break up with somebody.
So Buddy gets broken up with by his girl. He's like, that was, to use the slang of the youth,
and he's
that
like,
was sus.
There must be someone else.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go look at her likes. They're public.
Okay.
Now she can pay $5 a month to make sure those likes aren't public.
But then that would assume that she's the creep.
No, she just doesn't want other people creeping on her.
But why would she care? She just broke up with this dude. She wants to stick it back to him.
Because it's her life. See, I'm trying to it's like.
But why would she care? She wants him to know that she is sticking it to him.
Not necessarily.
Why would she not?
What if she was cheating? So she's cheating.
She doesn't care, obviously.
Yeah. But she doesn't want to look bad in public.
So you want
she doesn't want to look bad in public.
Cheating?
No.
Let's boil this down to
This is a bad example.
Because if someone broke up with someone, they want them to know. I would imagine they want them to see.
I think you're a little disconnected here, guy.
Why? Yes, you would.
No.
If someone broke up, let me think this through. If someone broke up with someone else, they would want them to see that they're liking other people's stuff and make them feel bad. Typically, 95% of the time.
Yeah, I guess. If there's animosity.
Yeah. So why in the world would they pay $5 to be undercover unless they are creepy and they're trying to cheat on someone?
That's the thing.
So you're trying to monetize the creeps?
Yes, that's
and
what
the
I
cheaters.
said. Creepers don't want to be crept on. That's what I
And
said.
the cheaters don't want to be cheated.
I think you would get so many people to pay for that. I just genuinely think you would.
It's hilarious.
You could go.
I agree
That's what I
with
was
you.
doing. I just pulled up Instagram and I pulled up my activity.
I
and
agree
you could
with
just
you.
go look at all
I
my
could also
activity.
make money by putting a mask on, taking a gun down to the bank and robbing them. But is it right?
No.
Just
But if you pay me $5, I'll defend you in court. Here's the thing. If you go to my activity, it's going to be creepy because it's just your stuff. See, I don't want to be crept on.
So that's hilarious. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I think there's validity to it. I don't think I would pay $5 to hide that. I don't care what people see on social media of my stuff.
I mean, me either. That's what I'm saying.
Same thing with
I
TikTok.
wouldn't
I don't
pay.
care if they're watching me. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not that important.
Well, yeah, and that's what my whole thing was about ads and having my data monitored. It's like, dude, Google already knows what I like.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, if they're going to take my time from me, then I'll pay.
Yeah. So it forces you to see other people's likes, and you're like,
I would
I
never
don't want to
care.
see
I don't
this.
care. I have to think. Would
It's a
I
waste
ever
of
care
time.
what they like? I think if I was trying to vet like a really high executive, that would become valuable.
See,
But if they didn't, if they were
Paywall.
paying, if they were paying
Yeah.
$5, that would not be a good thing because I want to know.
I know.
So,
See, I'm trying to make money for the big corporations of the world.
but if they're creepy, they would have the $5. See, it'd be the stamp of creepiness.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a $5 thing.
Yeah.
They're creeps.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's clear as mud. That's it. Everybody knows. It's
So
like,
no
oh,
one would want it then. Why would you want to pay $5 for a thing that everyone knows that if you have that, that you're a creep?
Here's my
Or
counter.
you're cheating.
Here's my counterpoint. Here's my counterpoint.
You're-
Everything on social media is fake already. Like everybody knows everybody's lying, making their life look better than it is, filters, this, that, and the other.
Okay.
So you're already misrepresenting yourself online. So it's like, well, let me just go one step further and just not show people what I like. Or maybe you want it. Let's
man.
use.
I think that's the opposite of transparency, dude. See, I think that people would be willing to pay for more transparency. Like they'd be willing to see other people more information about them.
Let me see. Yeah, so like on Instagram, you could pay to see every picture someone might have posted.
Their drafts.
You can go through their drafts.
When they click like and then unlike on.
Yes.
There you go.
Ooh,
that would be killer.
See, there we go. Now we're getting
Now
somewhere.
their search history.
Now we're turning into the creeps.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I would pay $5 for that, dude.
I would pay $5. Well, yeah. If you're interviewing people, I would totally pay $5 to
dude.
creep on what other people are doing.
Yeah, bro.
But then, if I were an employee, I would pay them $5 so people could not. See,
You're gonna monetize both sides.
See, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's a never-ending cycle.
Let's go. All right, next topic. I
That's
don't think that business is going to work very well. $5, I'm paying to pay for more information that you're hiding for $5. So it just like cancels out.
dude, exactly. I think it's honestly it's perfect.
Oh man, it's like the people in the comments of my shorts all the time right now because we're getting like tons of views, like millions,
Yeah,
because these shorts are hilarious.
sick brag.
And so yeah, so but what it does, it brings in random people
Yeah.
like that have no idea.
Oh
about it.
yeah, oh yeah.
So that's what I meant. So a whole bunch of them are like, we should create a database that contractors pay in order to be able to see like the bad customers.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's the exact same philosophy because like the customers would also just do the thing back, and you just have this war of like, well, I'll pay and I'll get like, because like Yelp does that now for customer reviews, right? Like if you pay, you can basically get them erased. Then you can flip it around. Like then the customers are starting to pay these agencies to remove bad reviews from contractors on them, saying that they're bad customers. Yeah, interesting.
Well, it's already hard enough with the online review process because even like, your store, Bellingham, right, your first Augusta location, we have, 400 mowing clients. And then if someone leaves a bad review, but their Google handle or their Google name isn't the actual name on the account, we're like, hey, please call us or please email us if you had a bad experience. We want to fix it, but we genuinely don't know who you are or what account we serviced.
Yeah.
Like, that's obnoxious. So, yeah, the whole, like, counter reviewing, I don't know. Unless we can make money off it, it seems dumb. But I'm just I'm brainstorming. I'm scheming.
Like for example, if you had that where you're reviewing customers that are really, bad, and like you had a public database of customer names, like that'd just be a conflict of like data. Like you can never do that because of privacy. Whereas like a business, when you create an entity that's a public corporation, it's allowed to be a searchable database because you're licensed with the state. But you could never be like Lee Park. We're gonna tag him, and everyone's gonna bag on how bad of a human he is, and tell his address, his phone number, his email, and everyone knows. Like that would literally be illegal. And then secondarily, I forget what I was going with that. But secondarily, something else happened.
I was gonna say, so you have the Better Business Bureau, and you have the crystal clear consumer.
Look at you, dude.
The triple B and the triple C. The Better Business Bureau is the worst in terms of refuting.
It used to be a legit thing.
Yeah.
But now it's just basically like it's like a glorified Yelp.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
We need a crystal clear consumer product where we can just blast people online.
Let's go, dude.
And they can pay $5 to not be blasted online.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out Brian Rand.
Shout out Brian Rand. Okay.
He came up with a new thing, P for P. Stands for praise for performance. Because he said, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. He's like, Mike, I don't like the compensation is, I want to be rewarded with praise and, was it admiration or something like, he was being funny.
Yeah.
Because he's coming up in 2 years with Augusta. So we're going to have a little party for him. And so he's like, he wants people to sing for him. And it's like, this is his birthday. 2 years at Augusta.
Nice.
He's like, P for P. He said, I don't need P for P. I need like praise or something like that. And I said, P for P, baby. Praise for performance.
Yeah, I like it. Some people just need words of affirmation.
Let's go.
5 love languages.
Yeah.
You into that? 5 love languages? Gary Chapman?
I've heard of it, yes.
You've heard of it? Yeah. He was a professor at
I think I took the test a
school.
few years ago. Because like when my sister or my brother were like dating and everything, they all started reading it. And I think I took the test. I think, wait, let me guess. Do you know what his is?
Yeah, we talk about this not on a regular basis, but it's good to communicate in a marriage how you feel loved. And
I don't know that, okay,
love.
dude? I'm just trying to convey what I think of you based on. Okay, so one is like
look at my Instagram likes. You have a good idea.
Money. Okay, so there's what? There's physical touch. There's words of affirmation. Those are my 2, by the way.
Cool.
I don't know the other ones.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
What? Gifts. And quality time.
So
Yeah,
based
nice.
upon how you answered that, because I
it.
just set that up,
Yeah.
you're going to be acts of service. And the second one that I said, that's the other one. Not the...
You got it.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation is mine.
That right?
Yeah.
And then the...
Acts of service. Yeah, I guess.
Was it?
Not
Oh,
really.
you haven't taken the test.
Oh, no. Well, dude, the guy who wrote that book is a professor at my school. We have
What's that got to do with
we have a
anything?
building named after him. Like it's like
What's that got to do with anything?
everyone has to like read his books and know about it at the school.
But you took the test.
At Moody.
You did take the
Did
test.
we ever? Was the test required? Okay, cool.
I know the guy, therefore everything in his brain is quantified.
like the book is like essentially required if you go to that school.
Okay, the
I'm
book.
not saying it's
but
actually.
you didn't
required.
took the test.
Sarah said we did, or I did.
Okay.
But I know it's words of affirmation.
Okay, words of affirmation, and then I think the third one, that is right. You know, no, you don't know.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
I don't.
What's
my love language?
I only think that because the way he's answered. Like I would say personally, definitely words of affirmation, and I would say acts of service.
That's Brian. Praise for performance.
Yeah, there you go.
That's I like. Yeah, affirmation. That's my thing.
Let's go.
So my wife's the producer's quality time.
Oh yeah, that stinks. See, I can't have a wife that has quality time. I can never have that, dude. Like, oh, you're out, man.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, just
I
like
just failed.
first date. You're just like 5 love languages. Just
Yeah,
let me
dude.
know.
Yeah,
Power rank them.
I think was it on this pod where I said something about like the first date I would say something, and someone said something like that's why you're single or something like that. I forget.
I don't know.
Maybe it was on another pod. I forget.
Maybe.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but I don't know how we got on that. Praise for performance and words of affirmation.
You gotta give the producer more time, bro. Quality time.
Yeah.
And here we are
That's
on a
what I'm trying.
Thursday night recording the podcast.
We're gonna go to, like Trader Joe's or something after this.
Super romantic.
Super romantic.
Quality
dude.
time.
Hey, quality
Walking
time.
down those aisles. Woo!
Yeah,
Let's
dude, Trader
go.
Joe's is fire. All right. I think that's really all I got.
Okay, what's your non-financial advice?
What's my non-financial advice?
See if I had anything else. I actually took notes of those couple things.
I
That's all I got.
had something.
non-financial advice?
Yeah, and then I think I'm blanking.
Okay,
on
my
it.
non-financial advice,
me,
because this
hit
is
me.
going live tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Built for Business.
Yes.
Going live this weekend.
Cool.
So everyone should go sign up. At least sign up for a free consultation with Christian. Christian's a cool dude. Very, very passionate about fitness.
Nice. Here's my non-financial advice. I had
BILT. Number 4 business.com.
Nice. Love it. My non-financial advice is if you have a partner or if you're looking for a romantic relationship, maybe check out the 5 love languages.
There you go.
Yeah, I had something else. I'll think of it. I'll give it next week. But
Yeah,
I think I'm not saying drink the Kool-Aid. You have to buy into it because I don't know if I fully believe it, but I definitely see value in it.
It's a good conversation starter.
It's a great conversation starter.
Yeah.
And there will be elements where you'll be like, oh, I see that in myself, or I see that in my
what
partner.
stinks about it if you're different than the other person is that you value things that they don't. And then what that can potentially lead to, I've never read the book, by the way, so maybe he already covered this and this is repetitive, is that you do things that you think are valuable and they're like, meh. Yeah. And then you're so disappointed. You're like, man, I thought that was going to be great. For me, because I value money so much, that's usually how I think. Oh, I should reward people with money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no, some people don't care about that. So I'm still trying to learn, take the love part away, but just in general, compensation, rewarding people. It's how I say thank you is usually here's something, give this, because I think most people enjoy that, but some people could care less what you give them or how much money they make, right? And so shout out Brian, it helps me, oh, that's a data point that's important. It's not a love language, but it's I love him as an employee as well as a friend, and if I ever want to give him more, it's okay, that's not when it's needed, but potentially other things. So for example, he's gonna be just hearing it on our executive meeting, more information and stuff like that.
Yeah, right on. That's the pod.
Wrap
it up.
Let's go. Love languages. Get that $5 subscription to Lee's Biz.
Like and subscribe. Our subscriptions are free.
But if you want to hide your subscription for $5, you can do that too.